Alright, so in the truck today, just going to be heading up to a junkyard about an hour north. I believe it's an 83 El Camino popped up last week. One of the guys over at Colorado G Body shared it on the Facebook page. So I'm just going to go check out, see what's left on it, see what I can pull from it. I know the major thing I'm going up there for is the gas pedal for the 88 Monty. See if that's up there, grab that. And then I think in the pictures the bumpers look like they were flush bumpers, or they were kind of tucked in a little bit. They were still like the steel bumpers, like on mine, but mine had that little overhang on it, or there's standoffs a little bit. This one was kind of flush mount, so if they do happen to still be up there, I might consider those also, but really just going up there for the gas pedal. Like I said, it's about an hour north. I've been checking the local ones. Nothing's been popping up, no G bodies in the junkyards. So this one popped up, so I'm just gonna head up there. I've never been up to this one and see what's there or what's not there, but like I said, I'll probably have about another 45 minutes, so I'll cut you guys on here in a little bit once I get up there. Alright, so there we have it. I was talking to the guy inside when I was walking up. I was like, is El Camino still there? He's like, yeah, but it's been picked through pretty good. But she's not lying. It's not too much left, but it does have what I came up here for. So I'll show you guys. Well, it still has a trim up there too, so you know I like the trim. So I'll get the trim front. The bag looks like it was siliconed in pretty good, so we'll see about that. But definitely grab that front trim. I know a bunch of people look for it. It's all dynamatted, so I'm debating. It's still fragile, so I'm not sure, but I think should I do it? So do it, put like a thin layer of fiberglass on the back of that and stiffen it back up, dye it black. I might. Still has some trim pieces, I'll see what's there. But man, the gas pedal's all jacked up, so that's broke. I'll still take a look at it. You know, like some more trim pieces there. Get that carpet all the way back in there. But we'll see. I'll take a look at the trim pieces. Seat belts aren't too bad, but they don't go with what I'm looking for. So it's probably a no-go there. The bumper did look like it's been narrowed up a little bit, but I don't know. I won't take that. Ooh, does it have the other bar up there? Nope, just the one. Let's talk about those the other day. Bars that come up front, so that might be the other one, but I don't think I'll grab those. Let's see. Weather stripping. I don't know. Ooh. That could be, see, I wasn't even thinking about that, but I know I need a gearbox for mine. So, just not sure how long that's been opened up for. Drain it out, put new fluid in there or something, but that might, just little things. Might consider it, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hood doesn't look too bad, but it's like bad liner material. Let's see. Can't tell about the other side. Still not gonna be able to see it, but Might be. It's 7.5. So let me see what I'm gonna grab and not grab, and cut you guys on here in a little bit. Alright, so I think I figured out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it worth my while. I'm gonna grab the gearbox. So grab that, try to drain out as much fluid as I can, or see if they have a bag or something inside. Definitely grabbing the front window trim, this vent, and the seatbelt retractor. I'm gonna check the other side, see if it's there or not. I did have both corners to the bed trim, and I think I will grab the headliner. So yeah, I'll grab both seatbelt retractors and the other vent. So I think that's it. At least all I think of. I know exactly what this part is, so that might save me a little bit of time. If I'm making one up, I can just cover that and insert it. See what else is hiding up under here. That's about it. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the trim, so I'll leave that. I'll leave the bumper. Lights look busted up, so won't worry about those. Yeah, but everything else says decent. Thought about grabbing this weather stripping up here, but we'll see. But yeah, let me start picking some parts off of here. I know Rive was just asking about these other day, so grab those also. But yeah, that pedal, I'm not too sure about it. Like I said, it is broke, but I'll take it off and see, just because this pedal part is like a $10 replacement. So I'll see what it looks like on the other side, and if I can just get that pedal part on the 88, I'll do that. If not, I'll just take that whole piece and just swap out the broken pedal. But other than that, I don't think any other parts are sticking out to me. I think I need this on mine, but it's a different style. But yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I've been up here for a little bit, so I wasn't expecting too much, but the parts that are there, it's those parts you don't think about. I said, until I saw it, I was like, oh, the gearbox, I need that. Those little trim pieces, the vents on the door, the seatbelt retractors, just those little pieces you don't think about until you get back, start working on it. And even that trim piece that goes right up in here, so that'll be this one. That should just fit right up in there. So I was gonna mock something up or just wrap mine closed, but since I have that now, I'll be able to figure something out on that. That gauge cluster, I have a couple of those sitting around at the house, so not worried about it. This trim, not too worried about it. Like I said, I know those back pieces were a little tough to find, but I'll see about that. I might grab them, might not. But yeah, all that's a no-go. The grill, nah. I know those bolts around there, people look for them all the time, but I won't consider it. But yeah, let me start. Oh man, I don't have my Pitman arm puller. I don't feel like taking the whole thing, but I might have to. So we'll see about that. Other than that, I don't think it's a complete waste, but I'll make it worth my while. Worth the drive up here, so I'm gonna start pulling parts and hop back on the road. Do one final. Did I get that part for the money? With the door lock? I believe I got it. If not, oh well. That seems pretty good. So I might grab that too. Check this other side. Yeah, that seems fairly intact, so might grab these also. Yeah, so it's not exactly what I came up here for, but I said it's just those small parts just space out, so while I'm up here I might as well grab them. So yeah, it turned out to be a little bit better than I thought. Like I said, I came up here specifically for gas pedal, so I'll still take it off, see what it's looking like. If I could just replace that pad part, and I'll grab it, because I think his is snapped off. But other than that, I'll get to work. Alright, I was about to call it quits with this gearbox because I didn't have a pickle fork or either arm pulley on me. They're both at home for some reason, but luckily it's a junkyard, gotta improvise. So looks like a drive belt mount from a Chrysler, using that as a hammer, and then a couple different screwdrivers just to wedge in between there, and finally wedged it in there enough to break this loose, so the gearbox will come off. There's nothing else up under here, but like I said, you got to improvise a little bit, especially when you leave some tools at home. I got a basic socket set and some wrenches. This one, I'm glad I grabbed this little one. I think it's like, what is it? Comes in a little set, so I used it for to get these trim pieces off right here. So this one behind the window doesn't go down any farther. You could take the window out, or you could take these what are they, like little sweeps? So you take those out behind it, and then that gives enough play for the window to go back, and then get that tool up in there and get that last screw out. So yeah, I'm glad I threw that in there, so I didn't feel like taking the window out or anything. But yeah, let me finish pulling this gearbox, and I think that's it. Once that comes out, I got the trim off, I got the window sweeps, got the seatbelt retractors, the vents. I think I might just take those just because. And then the headliner, the two corner pieces for the bed trim, and that center section for the dash. So that's all I'm taking. I really don't think there's anything else. I have my trim pieces I need. Yeah, but that's about it. Just came out here, got a little dirty, had a little fun, had to improvise with some tools, and they have a lot of old Chevys up here. See a couple Camaros and whatnot, but I'm not sure about any other G bodies. I think that's the only one I was posted. If there's another one up here, I'm pretty sure somebody would have threw it up. But yeah, let me finish pulling this. Hopefully I can find something to wrap it in, or just throw it in the bed of the truck. And I really don't want that rolling around back there, so might have to sacrifice the cobalt bag, but we'll see. I'll do one final walk around and just make sure I don't need anything. It's always those small parts that You don't think about it till it comes down to it. I wish this other bar was here. If that was there, I would have taken that. There's that bar there, and looking into it, like the fender braces, so that one's bent. I've been in a little bit more trying to get the gearbox off, so not worried about that. I have plenty of the door trims. Well, I have a set for me at least. Yeah, not seeing too much more. But yeah, let me start getting out of here. I would love to put some of these in mine for some tie downs. Everybody kept saying I have a truck, use it as a truck. It didn't have any tie downs. If I had some tie downs, I'd use them. So, but I got the truck now. So, yeah, let me put this down. I'll do one last little walk around. Oh, I forgot about the pedal. Yeah, so I gotta grab the pedal. And yeah, that should be it. I don't think there's anything else that I could use off of here. Like I said, that trim there, yeah. Trim alongside, not really. The door handle, I think I have a few of those, so don't need that. Need to tie my shoe. Yeah, 83 Elco. Lights, I think I'm good on those. I don't think mine had the front lights anyway. Yeah, it's pretty much stripped down. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna go with. So let me get the gearbox out of here, and then let me take a look at the pedal, and we'll check out and hit the road. All right, so just getting back home from that hour drive. But yeah, I got some pretty good parts. Got the headliner for the Elco finally, so I didn't have to spend, where are they up to, like 90 bucks now. Been mentioning I was gonna get one eventually. So I finally got one. I think this one, it's pretty solid for the most part, but I think I'm gonna take some fiberglass resin and fiberglass mat and just put a single layer on the back to stiffen it up a little bit, give it some shape. I think right here's a little loose, so stiffen that up a little bit, and then dye it black. Just keep it nice and simple. Got these little door insert things. Robbie was talking about them the other day, about the door rattling a little bit. They just pretty much go on the edge of the door, and a little rubber isolator. So let's see what else. Oh, I didn't get that. And well, Robbie dropped this off yesterday along with the AC delete plate. So I got somewhat of a gas pedal for him. We'll just have to replace that, the pedal part itself, but it has, everything's there. Otherwise, where the other one's broken off, so get that situated. I know people every now and then they'll pop up and ask about bed trim for the Elcos, especially those corner pieces. So I don't know who takes the rest of the bed trim and doesn't take these corner pieces, but those were there. The seatbelt retractors, we were talking about those the other day also. So yeah, both of them. I have a couple laying around, and I think they're directional. I think, I could be wrong. Yeah, I think they're directional. So I know I have like 3 of the passenger side and 1 of the driver's side. So now I at least have a matching set. So I'll see what I need for mine, and I think the Elco might need them too. So I'll see what I need for mine, see what the Elco needs, and then see what Robbie's needs. I think his needs a driver's side, which those ones are a little bit harder to come by. But yeah, I got the dash insert for mine. So that, I'll eventually wrap it and then just put it back into place. If you hear that hissing sound, that's just the air compressor. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's all drained out, so might need to drain it out from the bottom or open it up from the bottom. But anyway, have some door vents. So the 88 was missing one, so we got 2 of those now. is for the door lock. I believe I still need one for mine, so I snagged that. What else? And oh yeah, just the window sweeps. So those will be going on, I believe, my Elko, because these are in pretty rough shape. Well, this side's almost complete, but you see it's all cracked up. So those will be going on here, and then that just means I have to order a set for my money. Got those and just the front window trim. So I have a few extra pieces already, or a set or two, but I always grab these. I'm surprised they were still there. I wanted to grab the back window trim from the Elko up there, but it was like siliconed in, so I was like, I don't want to bother with it. So these will probably get painted, I believe satin black, just to match the other trim. But yeah, so those will go in here along with the other one if I don't mess them up first. But yeah, overall a pretty good day. So I'm probably gonna call it a day, not do anything out in the garage, enjoy the rest of my day off. So yeah, I was not expecting that. Usually they're a little bit more brittle, so this one's somewhat solid. I don't want to mess with it too much, but like I said, once I put a layer or two of fiberglass resin and fiberglass mat there, it'll stiffen it up and keep its shape. So that saved me like probably about, I think they're 90 to 100 right now. Back when I showed the order date, it was like 80. So that saved me some money, and then I'll just use the fabric dye the fabric dye I have and dye that black, and then I think that's about it. But yeah, all these parts were 70 bucks out the door, so a little bit of a steal. Oh, and I got the gearbox. So I did get the gearbox. That would be going on my Elko because it's leaking right now. So you can see that little bit of leak. So it'll go on here, and it looks similar to what's on here on the two Monis. I'll just put it that way. I know the Elko's it's a different style, so I'm not sure if the steering ratio or anything's different on these, or if it's just a different design for the years. But it will be going on here. Should be a fairly quick swap. I think it's 3 bolts. Well, it'd be 3 bolts and then the steering linkage, because I kept the idler arm on it because I have 2 idler arm pulleys, but obviously didn't take any of them with me. So I'll probably just swap both of them out and call it a day. But yeah, I think I had one person say they wanted the G bodies in the Junkyard series to come back, and if I see them pop up local, like I said, this one was a little bit of a drive. Luckily it was my day off, so I was like, you know what, I'll take that hour drive up there to go check it out. I was really debating on getting the bumper too, because it did seem like it was shortened up and just gave it that tucked look. So I thought about it, but I was like, nah, I'll hold off on that one. But yeah, the G Buddies Junkyard series, I might go through and make that its own playlist. If I see them pop up local, I'm there. I'm checking out parts, grabbing window trim, and whatever other small parts that I know people are always looking for. I said, if I grab them and I have them, I'm not trying to get rich off this stuff. I usually sell them for what I paid for it. Or my thing is, I tell people to make me an offer, so I'm not pricing them too high. I don't know people's budgets, but if you make me an offer, that means you're comfortable with it. If I accept the offer, I'm comfortable with it, and everybody's happy. Like I said, I'm not trying to get rich off this stuff, but just trying to help people out that are local. I don't ship parts. There's larger companies that they do that for a living. But local parts here and there, I have no problem helping the local guys out. But yeah, after that hour drive, we'll stop by the store. I'm gonna call it a day.